So today's talk actually fits this filter so well because it's going to make you feel like a rock star. It's self-care, feet care. Let's get to it. Like, what's up with feet, right? Like, feet are weird, right? Like, so weird. But feet actually are phenomenal. I don't really even like that word, but whatever. I'm not even editing in this because, it's whatever. But the thing is about feet is because we take those things for granted, like our feet and our breath. Those things actually, when we start to focus on those things, we bring more awareness to ourselves and our body. The key about awareness is being able to have that awareness about ourselves so we can develop a better self-image and the self-image that we want to be proud of ourselves. So like at OPT, Operation Polished Turd, that's what we're totally into. We're into, discovering yourself, not being a people pleaser, like understanding that there's a duality between personalities that you have, either if you've been incarcerated or for recidivism, or you're just like a regular person and you're trying to figure out, well, like I have this that they want me to do, or there's this that I'm supposed to be in order to get this. Like once you no longer start seeking that validation outside of yourself, the awareness that you're adapting from being able to just simple exercises like this foot massage or breath, you'll be able to find validation within yourself. And with that validation, you'll be able to build a bigger and stronger self-image, letting you know that you can go and complete these goals that you want to. Like you can be out there and you can do these things that you only dream of doing. So nothing super crazy about like this filter, but we're going to be using a tennis ball, this dowel rod. You can get this at the Dollar Tree, by the way. It comes in a pack of 2 in the little craft section, and a golf ball. Sorry about the filter, but it's too cool. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So here you have your tennis ball. Basically, let's say that this represents an orange. Inside the orange, you have a lot of like white, fleshy things. That is your fascia. So if you've ever heard of the term fascia plantaris, I guess I'm saying that right. I don't know. Whatever. I know we've totally heard that before. So it's like, what is that? I don't know. But the thing is like this ball is like an orange and it has all of the little white connective tissues that connect like the piece of the orange and stuff, and that's like your fascia tissue that's inside your foot. So when all that connects, and you do that with yoga, and you put, you just do what you're gonna do with your ball and your foot, and all that just helps all the other fascia that's connected. So once that fascia is connected throughout your body, you may recognize where you're actually having alleviated pain in your hip or your shoulder, or your neck. So just because you feel like you're doing self-care like in your feet, that you're not gonna have any positive things other than that, but you will. Okay, so now we have this dowel rod, which is really cool because you can get like a couple of different thicknesses. You can use a broom. They can be smaller or thicker, however you prefer. We're gonna try this smaller dowel rod, and all you have to do is just roll it on your feet or just stand in different places. It'll be able to open up the bones and stuff in your feet, and you'll be able to spread your toes and things over it, just to experiment and find that like it hurts so good type of feeling. Because once you find that, you just open up and you'll be able to like explore more things of your body. Now we have this little golf ball, this little pink guy. So this little pink guy, it would be really cool. Like once we get out there and I start showing you, like rolling it around with my foot, it's small enough to wrap your toes around. It's hard enough to push your heel on to get like, for the brace. Okay, so this part right here, oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's like a tribute to Ozzy, right? So this part right here is where you want to be massaging. This little fat, fleshy thing with your toes, and down here with your heels too. So yeah. Oh my god, who's that calling? What up, Space Cowboy? What's up with your feet?
You made me realize that because I was just going through with feet. every day, every day. And it's like terrible, you know. And then like once I started taking care of my toenails, no more sore toes. I feel better. Like my body feels better. I want to be more productive. I want to do stuff. Like you get this energy that you didn't have before. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought?
Hey.
And taking care of your feet makes you like 10 times better than you are. Yeah, yeah. I think I need to do that. At least for now, at least daily, like reflection on myself in the day because that's the best thing. Like I know. Once you told me about my self image, you're right. Like you were telling me earlier about my feet. You know, like my feet don't hurt no more. Now I want to exercise. I'm exercising more. I'm doing yoga more. I'm meditating more, and it's just like amazing. So awesome. Like chiropractors and stuff, they're like, you gotta, it comes from the feet. You gotta, once you take care of your feet, everything else falls into place, right? But they don't even realize the science behind it. Like you just told me the science behind it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And that could be why your hip is also feeling better too. Not just like yoga, but also this fascia.
No more ego and toenails, no more sore toes. Um, I feel better. Like my body feels better. I want to be more productive. I want to do stuff. Like you get this energy that you didn't have before. You know what I mean?
So let's make this fun. So in order to make this less, this is weird. Um, I thought of this super thing. So I was thinking like back in the 90s when it had that song, Tootsie Roll. Well, Tootsies could be your feet, but I think that in order to get motivated, it could totally be like Footsie Roll. So you could just say to yourself, let me see that Footsie Roll to the left, to the right, to, like, hey, like you're rolling. Sweet. Cool. So if you're ready to go hang out and we'll go play some footsies. Let's go. So first things first, let's take off these shoes. Oh, try to anyways. What up, dogs? Out here to work. Work, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna start out with this tennis ball first. Just a regular Wilson tennis ball, nothing special. So now I wouldn't start by putting a whole lot of weight on it. You can practice, spreading your feet, maybe gripping it. Um, like I said before, focusing on, this part of your foot. Probably have some dirty old feet, but anyways, the heel and this part. So, roll around on the side. You can get your heel. It's hot as hell out here. Anyways. Okay, so basically you get it. So then, you can wrap your toes around it and be able to pick it up. I'm new to this too. I mean, I've not really been even practicing feet care other than massaging my feet when I'm doing yoga, but this is just really something that I felt led to do. So let's try this other one now. Work on our other foot, kind of kick this one out. So this one is a little bit more trickier because it is more slippery, and like I said, I'm not skilled, but I do swear by foot care, like awareness. Like this is supposed to help all of your bones and everything in there. Like, it's just going to make you feel so much better. And then this, the Grand Resistance. I feel like I'm playing some kind of craziness right now. So I read about this and wasn't really sure exactly how to do it, but once I put it on a hard surface and I was able to stand on it, I could definitely feel the work like right across my toes here, especially putting pressure on it. It's like, it does hurt, but it feels good. It's like a good hurt feel, so you can roll it. But I really like doing it this way, honestly. Like this way, like I was getting like both, all of this, and I was like, oh, that kind of feels really good too. So that way you can work all of it. I was kind of feeling that one, but it's really just an experimental thing to find out what you like. You can do both. Like I said, Dollar Tree, this rod comes with 2, so you can do both or just one. I did think they had like some beads, wooden beads. That would really be cool too. You could use, you know, dog toys, like just whatever. But it's really about just doing something different for yourself. Like, you see all this intention that's going into myself, even though I may not know what I'm even doing right now. I'm actually like doing self-care. Like, it's really scrambled up, but I'm really intentional on myself. And that right there, when you have that awareness, that just builds up. It grows stronger. So you'll be able to say yes to yourself and not feel guilty about saying no to others. It's a win. So high five. Yay. Bye, y'all. Bye, feet. I'm not gonna lie either, because there have been times where I was like, dang, I wish I had some feet pics, because I have some really good looking feet. And I was like, oh, I just want to get some video. So now I actually have opportunity to video my feet. Thanks for But yeah, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that the reason why we're doing this, especially like with the feet, is because a lot of people take things for granted, especially their feet. Like,